Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am Josh, vigilantly battling, while in recovery, the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today we'll be reading August 12th and catching up on the daily readings. So August 12th, a look backward. First, we take a look backward and try to discover where we have been at fault. Next, we make a vigorous attempt to repair the damage we have done. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 77. As a traveler on a fresh and exciting AA journey of recovery, I experienced a newfound peace of mind, and the horizon appeared clear and bright, rather than obscure and dim. Reviewing my life to discover where I've been at fault seemed to be such an arduous and dangerous task. It was painful to pause and look backward. I was afraid I might stumble. Couldn't I put the past out of my mind and just live in the new golden present? I realized that those in the past whom I have harmed stood between me and my desire to continue my movement toward serenity. I had to ask for courage to face those persons from my life who still lived in my consciousness, in my conscience, to recognize and deal with the guilt that their presence produced in me. I had to look at the damage I had done and become willing to make amends. Only then could my journey of the spirit resume. That's another interesting one. Again, my naughty list has been pared down to 2 people, neither of which have responded to my attempts as I've reached out. And I think that's because one of them, we had a really difficult process and there was a lot of damage on both ends. So that one was tough, but I think that person is doing well now. And then the other one, I don't think it would be as volatile. It could get heated, but I don't foresee it being an issue where we're like really upset at each other. I think we've both moved on, which is good, because letting go of resentments is huge. Like, a weight is lifted. So when you make amends and you are, intentionally and willingly working the program and truly making amends, it lightens your load. You don't have that negativity in your head space anymore. You've eliminated some of it. And that's what the program has done for me and given me the strength to do. So what I hope for you is that you're able to at least make one amends in the near future and see how it goes. Now, sometimes the person will get angry and shut the door in your face, and sometimes it'll go really well, because people genuinely want us to be healthy. There is a stigmatization around substance abuse and mental health. And that's why the Accountability Group and I personally came out as being an addict when I was 20. And it's just something that at least the company's been trying to figure out ways to ensure that we're creating accountability groups where people can lean on each other in a very quick manner and check up on one another. And that's the goal. The goal is actually to save one life. And because I've literally experienced it, I'm the one that manages our YouTube channel. I manage Tag Building Hope, which is our handle on Twitter, and I manage Tag Recovery, which is our handle on Instagram, because I've lived this. I don't really go through my experience log because it's a train wreck. It's a disaster. The metaphor that I always use, it's a train that's been derailed heading towards a nuclear reactor that's melting down, and a plane is on fire crashing into it. That's how bad my active addiction was. It was not good. So I hope for you that you are able to make at least one amends and see how that can lighten the load and kind of take some weight off your shoulders. Just like when you were a newcomer and you had to raise your hand for the first time, and maybe you had a temporary sponsor and then found a sponsor that you clicked with. So for everyone, I hope that's the case, that you have the opportunity to make one amends and see how it goes, and hopefully it goes well, and you feel a little bit lighter, and you've crossed one name off the list, because, you know, even though we were hurting ourselves, in reality we were also hurting others, because our actions, behaviors, and thoughts are the only thing that we are in control of. And unfortunately, the poor decisions that I made in active addiction negatively impacted a lot of people in my life. So I needed to make a lot of amends and apologies and figure out what I could do to, repair those relationships. And so far, I've been able to do that with pretty much everybody except for 2 people. And eventually, I'm hoping that I'll be able to resolve that with at least one. And now I've been able to let go of a lot of resentments and forgive them, and working on forgiving myself, because that's a tough one. Forgiving myself is tough. But I'm glad that I got to be on both sides of the tracks, I guess, as you would say. I have seen what active addiction is like, and then I have been in recovery and have been able to see the beauty of being healthy, being sober, being clean. And that's what I hope for you. So, as always, please stay safe, stay strong, and stay sober. And thanks for letting me share.